Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the vlog. We are starting out here today in Long Beach at Raw Powder Coating. We're picking up some parts for the car. In some of my video comments, people were dogging me for painting the plenum on the car. The reason for that is that's just taking it out is such a pain. It's impossible. But I thought more about it. I was like, why paint it when I guess you can just buy a Nismo one and put it in your car? So fortunately I skipped the buy it part because we had a Nismo plenum on another car. We took it off of that car. I'm trading those plenums out and we're gonna use the Nismo one. So of course it's that raw powder coating getting done. It's gonna look super, super sick. While I'm here, I'm gonna have them look at the wheels on the Supra. Had a little bit of an incident. Someone at the shop, I don't know who, put something in a spray bottle that was not what was in the spray bottle, and on my wheels, which I got done here at Raw Powder Coating, it did some pretty nasty damage to them. If you can see here, they are permanently stained with whatever super harsh cleaner they ended up using, and for that I am obviously very disappointed, which means the wheels need to get redone. I'm not going to live with my wheels looking like that. So start completely over again, meaning all new custom details, all new stickers. We're gonna have to have Nick come back to the shop, redo all of the application of the stickers, as well as having these guys redo everything. So we're here at Raw Powder Coating. It is hot in here, guys. Hot. But they got a lot going on in here. It's loud, obviously, all the machines are kicking. But we send everything here for powder coating. These guys do a killer job. I'll take their Instagram right here. They've got a couple projects going on, including this super sick Datsun Sunny truck. And Brian right here. Shit, this is so sick. Dang. That's clean, man. Super clean. Charge pipe done, and of course the Nismo plenum right here. So sick. We'll unbox these later or unwrap these later, but they look so good. You can see like it is actually like a wrinkle texturized finish. It's gonna look so good. All right, so in a previous video where we had Andrew paint this, a lot of people were talking a lot of trash, being like, I can't believe you would rattle can it in the car. Dude, who cares? But that's fine. So I guess, what do?
We put a Nismo manifold inside.
Oh damn, that's exactly what's going down. So it's getting taken out here. It's a pain, isn't it? It's kind of hard to get it out.
Definitely, it's not easy. There's not that much space.
Yeah, but
it's doable.
It's doable. He's doing it engine in. So this is coming out. We're putting in a nice new Nismo one that I just had coated over at Raw Powder Coating. It's gonna look super, super sick. Can't wait to see it in the car. All right, y'all, here is my old intake plenum collector. As good of a job as Andrew tried to do inside the car, rattle canning this. No shade. This is the new Nismo one that is all wrinkle coated from Raw Powder Coating. It will match the rest of my covers and engine components on it. It looks so good. The badge going back on. They did a great job of cleaning all of this up. Not only does it look good, it's functional. I'm told by Sean that maybe 30-40 more horsepower comes out of this little guy. That's not too shabby. The man installing it right here, Robert, doing all the hard work. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, no harm.
All right, as we start working on putting the engine together, you can see this is my old cover. It's got the R32, just kind of standard. This is how they are stock. Decided to change it up a little bit. We did the wrinkle coating, thanks to Raw Powder Coating. It looks really, 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 really good. It's black, it's really subtle, but you can tell that it's refinished. And then I also got the R34 GTR emblem or vanity plate or whatever you want to call it. It fits in just like that. Ornament, that's what it is. Looks super clean. So side by side, you can see the difference. This obviously just looks great. This, I mean, cool too because it's super OG, but that stands out just a little bit more. So again, we got the old one and new one right here ready to go in. Complete new hose set, so all new hoses, and then a gasket kit for all of the gaskets that we need to change out. Again, something you can get from Nissan. Andrew's doing a little cleaning down here as long as everything's out before this gets set to go in. All right, so we didn't catch it on camera because we were doing it, but basically this needs to come out because the Nismo plenum is so damn big compared to the factory one that you gotta move all of this out to get it in there and then put it back in. So for everyone that was in the comments bitching about Andrew rattle canning it and not taking it out, well, this is what you asked for. Good luck on your own. All right, so as we're taking the cover off here, Robert is gonna do one extra thing. This is the oil pressure sensor. It is tucked right back down there. And I was looking for one earlier, couldn't find it, no one could find it. Taka just came through with one, and you can see the manifold's already on, which makes it a bit more complicated for Robert, but nonetheless, now is as good a time as any to do it before the rest of the stuff goes on.
Yeah.
Alright, so putting on the wrinkle coated ones. Intake manifolds on. Alright, it is after 2 a.m. so it's been a long night and we're going to surrender for tonight, but we did make some pretty good progress. I've got the intake on and a couple parts of the engine cover on, but we'll do this probably tomorrow or maybe when I switch out the fan and tighten some stuff down, put in the charge pipe. Some stuff for tomorrow, never ending. So we had it's like surging going on and now it's a really high idle. So there it goes. Somewhere there's a vacuum leak that we gotta figure out. So this is a smoker, connects here, and it pushes literal smoke basically through, so you can visually see where any leaks might be coming from, which is what Robert is doing right now, tightening where the smoke was coming out, and hopefully that fixes our problem. All right, so one thing I didn't order because I didn't know I needed, well, no, I needed, but didn't know that I was gonna need them, are these. They are little rubber grommets that have washers on them from Nissan. They're squishy, so when you put the valve covers back on, this kind of spaces them and allows the screw to go in nicely and not leave any sort of gap. These are actually relatively expensive. They're like $8 each. You need 20 of them, and you need to get them from Nissan. But these actually I got from Concept Z. Shout out to those guys for shipping these overnight to me, so I could get it started on it right away. All right, peak frustration levels and I guess disappointment would be a way of putting it right now. The car isn't holding idle. It's like gasping for air. There's a vacuum leak somewhere. So basically everything we did to take out the manifold, put the new Nismo in, and everything that we've done the last few days on this car is getting redone. So everything has to come back out and find out exactly where this is. Earlier in the video you saw we put in like the fogger smoke machine to see where the leaks were, and there were leaks. So I guess this kind of puts a damper on things for ours day, because shy of, I guess basically literally working through the night tonight, there's just not a way to do this. the car still needs an alignment. It still needs another oil change. I still need to break in the engine, drive it 500 miles. It still needs so much, and there's just literally no time left. So on that note, probably where we're going to wrap things up, at least for the R's Day prep. So barring somebody showing up here to add additional help, or another solution presenting itself, I think this is going to be it for the road to R's Day. But we're still going to continue to work on the car because I'm already this far in it and it's my car. So eventually I would like to drive it, even if it is not going to get to be driven on the day that I want most to drive it. So we've already started, just in the hopes of figuring out a better way of doing this, or how it's going to work. So the manifold is out, and this manifold's out. It's right here. So we are checking all of these and whatever else could possibly be causing it to leak. And hopefully we can diagnose this, get it back together. I can drive it, even if it's not ready to put it on the track. Maybe I can at the very least drive it there. Robert's got the Nismo plenum back in. Moment of truth. Smoke leak detector. Please let us find nothing. You look about as nervous as I am.
All these nights, less sleep. But you know what? It's been holding up for a while now, so I think we'll be good.
Shit.
Alright, let's get it finished. Smoke that? Yeah, let's check it out.
No smoke. Yeah. Little update. This is back together. It started for like a minute, and then we had a MAF issue, so the car's still not running. But at least we know what the problem is now. Javi's over here snacking. Look at hella snacks. White Claws, energy drinks, hot sauce. Just ripping straight shots of hot sauce over here. Doing a little jig to put in the new fuel pump right now, which is something that we definitely need. So get the old one out over here. Well, that's getting done, and we need MAFs as mentioned, but car is making some solid progress tonight, so pretty hyped on that. All right, despite having done a lot tonight, we are still not done. The vacuum leak set us back quite a bit, but it is after 3 a.m. So we're going to wind it down and resume this tomorrow with bleeding the brakes and fuel pump and what else? Alignment. See you tomorrow. All right, so Dan over at GK Tech sent these over for me. This is a fan, the adapter, and the Hikis lock bar. Dan bought an R32 GTR for me not too long ago. It's like, if you ever need anything, let me know. Now is that time. So thank you for getting these out to me overnight. So this is the fan that came out of my car. You can see the crack right there in it. That is relatively common. For the R32, these tend to just kind of grenade over time. So that's why we are going with the GK Tech one. It moves more air, so it's more efficient, and it is actually better. You can see Javi's arm all the way down there doing it, and already partially in right there. All right, in going with the theme of this car, more things are broken. After getting the idle issue fixed, thanks to Sean, we found out the radiator is cracked. So what better time to replace the radiator than after you find out it's cracked, right before you get to drive it. So Javi is behind me, putting in a new radiator that we got compliments of Sean. Thank you, Sean. And hopefully after this, maybe we can drive the car. All right, guys, holy shit, moment of truth here. We're all very tired and like just this week has sucked. Car's coming off the lift for the first time. I think Javi's maybe more excited than I am. He is a lot emotionally invested in this at this point as well. So Sean's gonna drive it. and hopefully everything seems cool to him and we can just put the rest of the car back together and get in alignment and go to ours day without any more bullshit.